He's second now.
Let's start a crucial countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, X3.
And we're off, ladies and gentlemen. The Austrians will take the first possession. Boruta will float it up, and that will not be good. And again, these Austrian women have to contend with the offensive firepower of the Chinese as Hong puts in the first bucket for China. Crisper scoops, no make. Pop. Gives it up to Crisper. Rub screen from the high post. Crisper will put it in with the and one as well. She gets fouled and will step to the line for one more. Austria ties the game at 1. She will leave that free throw short though. Will get the rebound. Boruta's by herself under the basket, and another foul on the Chinese. So I think Austria, they've changed their game plan just a little bit from the Kenya game. They are looking to get to the basket, which they weren't in the last game at all. Anyway, Boruta. Will put one down. Austria up here early. And the Chinese, they're missing connection like a firewall's in the way. They should know a little bit about that. Anyway, Pop. To Crisper. They run the same high post action. This time Crisper gives it up to Boruta. Back to Crisper, scoop shot. Somehow that drops. She got it up and over Mingji Wu. Wu wants the rock though. She goes right at Pop and puts it in. Mingji Wu. She was already nice earlier today with 9 big points against the Dutch, and she will continue to truck. But hold on now. Here we go. Hong will take a shot. Again, Austria's up 2 points as Crisper has been driving smoother than the Brenner pass. I've driven that. That's a pretty smooth ride. The new one is anyway. It's the old one. Well, that was rough. So the third foul on China here, and Schmidt will take the handoff. They run another high post play, this time for Pop. She will get a screen. Pop patient with it. Somebody has to shoot though, so a heave will result in a lost Wilson. Somebody go find that for us, please. See, I stepped up for a second and I tried to find the Wilson. I couldn't though. China. My name is Zhang. Zhang doesn't have her holster unclipped just yet though. That will result in a shot clock violation. That will be foul number 4 on China. Pop. We'll let that one drop and it will bounce out. Hong to Zhang. Zhang will unload the clip, and somehow, some way, with 4 or 5 bounces, that one will go in. Crisper, though, seals out Wu. Zhang finds Wu on the drive again, and she's a wool at the handle. That was a wordplay. Not a good one, though. Anyway. Don't judge me, people. It's been a lot of games. You got to try some stuff sometimes. So a 5-5 game. Austria put China in the hole early. China's got 4 fouls, but they've climbed back into this one. Zhang, fresh shot clock, but again, no connection for the Chinese. And another lost Wilson as a result. Schmidt will take him this time. Another high post play off of Crisper. Crisper to Boruta. Boruta takes him on a drive, but you know what? That didn't go well. Wang. Crisper with the quick hands. She was showing that on day one. I like that a lot about her. She's not afraid to mix it up and try to strip a player of the Wilson, and this time it works. So we've gotten to our first TV timeout. Again, Austria, they were up early as Wu apparently needed some more physical contact, like she hasn't been bruising people down low. Here we go. Zhang dancing with that Wilson. Zhang will lay it up and over the rim. Not in a good way. That one rolled out. Pop to Boruta. He looked at the 2. She'll sidestep and take that. And that will go out of bounds. Wang trying to create any type of space here for the Chinese. Hong will get an offensive foul called on it as she used her off arm to create that type of space. You can't do that. Crisper will receive the cross pass, but that will not go down. So we've had a gridlock here for a good minute or so. Both teams unable to score. Can Zhang change that? Ooh, that Wilson rolled out. Pop this time will receive the Crisper screen. Crisper gets the pass, spins, creates space, and lays. So Austria, they break the deadlock. Fouls called on Schmidt. Six to 5, Austria in the game, though. That's pretty tight here. Woo. So Wang. Wu will be called up. So that will be China's 6th foul as Wu was trying to throw somebody in the rebound. And the only thing you can throw here is that Wilson. So a reset for the Austrians. Boruta crosses up behind the screen. Beautiful pick and roll action with Pop, but it pops out. Pop gets that up, but Schmidt will get the board. That deserved the make, but it didn't get one. Boruta steps back. No make. And a foul called on the rebound. This time it's a foul on the Austrians. Zhang dances and makes, tying the game at 6. Zhang has been a problem all day long, actually all tournament long, and she continues her scoring ways. 6-6 though. I didn't think this would be a scoring drought type game, but it has been. His 7th foul, and China will put Austria at the line though. And hey, the Austrian defense was missing against the Kenyans, but it's fully back. They must have talked it out. That will go as well, as Austria will take a 2-point lead here, exactly at the halfway mark of this game. Wu spins, doesn't win, gets her own board, and that will drop. So Mingyi Wu also continuing to score. She's been a beast. Pull up for Crisper. Schmidt gets a screen, gets some space, but Hong smacks that out of bounds. That's an angry smack too.
4.3 seconds left.
Crisper. A screen for Boruta, launched ball. That will be a shot clock violation, as that one did not go up and touch rim. So here we go. Austria holding on to a 1-point lead against the #1 seed team here. Hong crosses, but doesn't find any space. So now it's Wong who has to pull up and beats the buzzer on the clock. 8-8. Boruta breaks the spell again. The Austrians, they keep on scoring. Where was this against Kenya? Chinese machine has stopped working just a little bit. Another foul is called, so Österreich will step up and take 2 free throws as we go into the TV timeout here. Austria has been showing 2 faces today. Kind of like the country, I guess. Because there's the flat plains around Vienna, and then there's the Alps. And here I go again with the geography. I'll leave the mountain jokes out of this one for now. Anyway, 8th foul on China as we approach the last third of this game, and Nina Crisper will step up to the line, and she's been crisp from the free throw stripe. 10-8. Austria make that 11-8. China go to Wu. And that's proven to be good so far. Pop underneath. Fakes and well, doesn't make. Crisper gets her mitts on that. But that will be ball team red. Mingyi Wu to Zhang. The 1-2 punch has been working for China, but they don't connect like a jab's missed. Boruta will also not connect. And another foul on the Chinese as Zhang puts her body in the way of Boruta. The 9th foul on the Chinese. They've been hacking like their men's team, who racked up 15 fouls in the game against the Dutch. They're not there yet, but they're at 9. One more foul will be in the double bonus, which means Austria's going to be taking 2 free throws and will get possession after that. But we're not there yet. Boruta up in the Austrian lead to 3. You make that 4, please. So a 13-9 lead. And again, I didn't see this fighting spirit from Austria in the game against Kenya, and now they've turned everything upside down like Stranger Things. But an and one might be an opportunity for China to get back into things, actually. Is it an and one? No, it's a foul on the floor. Wu. Rack attack by Wu Crisper. This time she will foul her. Mengji Wu with a chance from the stripe. Austria at 6 fouls, so Moore will put them in the bonus as well. Wu continues the woos for China, or the woes. Pop to Crisper. And we run the high post play again, but this time Zhang's got her mitts in there. Thievery for the Chinese. Zhang steps back, slings one. That will end up with Crisper. Pop's got a seal on Wu. She will go up with the fade, but she will make. I didn't know women got fades like that. I mean, some do. I just like the fade. I used to get mine. Anyway. Austria continuing here, 15-9, somehow putting the #1 seed on their back. Zhang doesn't make that, and China is laying a bit of an egg in this one. Boruta at the rack. No go. Crisper, though, will put it in. Actually, she will not. Thought I was dropping in, but Crisper missed that. I think it went out on China, though. So a reset here for the Österreichers. If I'm saying that correctly, I hope so. I really do. Crisper to Pop. Pop fading away. All good on that. 16-9. 16-9. My voice is breaking because of this game. My goodness. Blank. No make. Crisper will get the rebound. Austria is looking stronger than Arnold right now. And I think a foul's called on the Chinese, which means that's going to be the double bonus. Never mind. There's no foul call. I don't get what the call was, but China remains in possession. A travel, though, as Hong jumped and then dribbled, and that's not legally allowed. Boruta pulls up, no good. The rebound ends up with Schmidt, who will put in a bucket herself. She will join the bucket party for the Austrians. Zhang has not been able to connect from long range. We've seen her unload that clip many a time, but it's remained empty so far. Boruta, she dances with Zhang, steps back and launches. Pulp with the rebound. The Austrians are just scrapping harder than the Chinese. Boruta's open this time. Can she connect? No, she cannot. The rebound was almost in Pop's hands again.
dyspozycji nie będą koledzy zawodniczek z Austrii. Za chwilę mecz Polska-Austria.
Crisper turns, scoops and makes. This Austrian team is just completely different from what we've seen before. Nina Crisper with the make. That's the 10th foul on the Chinese. Austria with a chance to get the game-to-game point, 2 free throws, and then possession for the Austrians as well. Crisper, crisp on the first. And good on the second as well. 20 points for Austria, 9 points for China. Somebody explain to me what's going on. Crisper hands it off. Baruta, she's got the game in her hands. She goes to Crisper. Crisper will catch that and fade. Crisper will, well, that was almost down, but it wasn't. Kick out. Baruta goes for 2. No good. Wu, can she return the favor? Back to Zhang. Zhang finally gets one to go down. 4 seconds though. Time will run out. Crisper will launch one and that will end it. Austria turned the world upside down in this one like Stranger Things. I'm not sure what happened. After losing to Kenya earlier, they put the Chinese ladies on their back. Nina Crisper will end it with a 2, and Austria will take down your #1 seed, China, who had been unbeaten so far. See, that's what it means. Austria pick up a win. And that will be their first win in